Tonight's Rynor report. Creating more housing has been a top priority for California lawmakers. Several new laws are going into effect this new year to help get rid of all the red tape that can delay housing projects by years. Our political reporter Morgan Rynor joins us now to break down some of the big ones for us. Morgan?
Laura, one of the bills takes away parking requirements for new developments as long as they're within half a mile of public transportation.
Standing in the way of the California dream.
The biggest obstacle to the California dream, as everyone knows, is the incredibly high cost of housing in California.
UC San Diego political science dean Thad Kauser says the lack of housing is at the core of some of California's biggest problems.
Housing and the homelessness crisis that's inextricably linked to it have been about the top priority of the legislature and the governor for the last 4 or 5 years.
Lawmakers passed several more laws this last session to help.
All the commercial center, all these office buildings, many of which have been empty since the pandemic, you can convert them into housing as long as it has some affordable housing. You can change the zoning from retail to residential, and that could lead to more building close to city centers rather than sprawling out past the freeways.
And then there's AB 2027.
California passed a new law that says that when you build within half a mile of transit stop, you don't have to put parking, whether you're building a new restaurant, a new apartment building, a new house. You don't have to meet the minimum. Local governments can't require a minimum number of parking spaces.
The year before, lawmakers passed several housing laws as well, like SB 9, which gets rid of single-family zoning and allows multiple units on one property.
Those impacts will only come when the permits are completed, when the new houses are built, when that filters through the market. So this has gotten a lot of policymaking attention. It's gotten a lot of fiscal investment from Sacramento, but it's lagged behind the reality on the ground for so many Californians.
The day of the last election, just last month, Governor Gavin Newsom told me this next term of his, housing will be at the top of his priority list, Laura.
Wow, and a lot to consider. You said, what, 100 new laws going into effect?
Well, hundreds of bills were passed this last legislative session. Unfortunately, I was not able to get to every single one of them in my storytelling this week. So head to the ABC 10 website to see a list of all the new laws.
Yeah, definitely, Morgan. You've been busy this week. Healthcare and crime, all of that stuff on our website, of course, abc10.com. Thank you, Morgan.